This content is for kids.
It's not for kids.
Isn't that what I said?
No, it's not for kids. If you are 13 years or younger, this is not for you. Do I have to kill somebody in order to actually make that point across?
No, man, you don't have to kill
Wait
no
a
one.
second.
No.
We return to our planet. The High Court may well sentence you to torture.
He likes movies, we like movies. Septum Sin versus the world. 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 I'd buy that for $1.
Greetings, you're on Septum Sen versus the World. I'm Septum Sen. That's Kotobukijake.
Hey.
We're here to show you what I got, and I guess what I got him for his birthday.
Show me what you got. I want to see what you got. Oh boy.
So we're going to move forward. So I got some video game pickups. We got some Switch games.
Okay.
First of which is the release of Tactics Ogre. This was a pretty good Tactics game. Came out around the same time with the Final Fantasy, a little bit before Final Fantasy Tactics, which was the huge thing on strategy tactical games. They did a remaster of it, so the graphics are a little bit upped. They refined the gameplay a little bit, and I've heard a lot of good things for it. I was really glad to get a hold of this over the winter. I'm really looking forward to playing it one day. I think I'm going to end up getting rid of Game Pass because I'm realizing I have so many other things in the background. What do I need Game Pass for? It's sort of like how I've got all these movies. What do I need Netflix for? You know?
Yeah, one wonders, don't they?
But then again, a lot of things I use on Netflix and I don't. The next is Tetris Effect. Now this is a great game. If you ever get a chance to play it, you should. It'll play on most systems, so if you could even play it on your PC, it should be available if you catch it there. If you like Tetris, this not only is Tetris, but it uses a lot of light effects and a lot of sound effects to just give you an increased, enjoyable experience. I really liked this. I did actually first try this out on Game Pass, and I just fell in love with it. It just is great. If you just want something relaxing to do for a little while, you just play the first few levels of it, like any Tetris. Once it gets fast speed, it's you're done anyway. But
Right.
But this is really good. I'm glad it came to physical. I had to get it once it released on physical because I always want to have a good copy. Switch is great because I can take it on the go. Tetris is great for that. Since they released the Game Boy collection, you can play the original Tetris on the go. Original Game Boy Tetris.
Cool.
Now this one, if I can make it to the Schlock Talk, this will be on that, which is Lost Faith, a Joel Wynkoop movie that made it to Vinegar Syndrome. He lost his wife. He lost his patience. He lost his faith. Now, I got this directly from Mr. Wynkoop himself, so this kind of hit before it hits the Vinegar Syndrome shelves. But if you can see, he's actually signed it for me. He's
Very
put
cool.
Keep the faith, brother. He put here on the thing. This is one of his earlier films. As you can see, this is the poster here, and of course he always does these little handwritten notes with, and he always does a little picture of Spider-Man whenever you get it directly from him. But it says here, Steve Nakota is a good guy having a bad day. After run-ins with both the corrupt local cops and a satanic biker gang, his world is turned upside down when his beautiful model wife is kidnapped by an evil karate master and his nefarious henchmen who keep a harem of abducted women confined in a jungle prison awaiting their sale into a white slavery ring. Nakota soon realizes that it will require much more than just his heroic courage and martial arts expertise to defeat his enemies and rescue his wife. He must first reach deep down inside his soul and attempt to regain his lost faith. Now, that's a pretty old one. 1979. So, you know. But, like I say, I only have one interview with the director on this channel. And this guy is it. Let's see, he's right here. Now, you get one of your birthday presents along that line. Because I have an old copy, which you'll be benefiting from. So you will also get Lost Faith, the DVD version with Joel Wynkoop. So not bad. Sorry, it was 1992 that this came out. Not 79.
Slight difference there.
Slight difference. So next is a Criterion piece. Very bare bones looking one, but The Most Dangerous Game on Criterion DVD.
Ooh.
Got that on one of the sales. And you know, The Most Dangerous Game, rich person basically gets poor people on an island so he can hunt them.
Yeah.
That's the basic of it. And it doesn't have a lot. It's a Criterion film with just an audio commentary and subtitles.
That's weak.
That's a very weak Criterion, especially for such
Yeah.
an awesome movie. A movie made in 1932, I might add.
That looks like one of their older releases, isn't it?
I don't know. I saw it as one of them, and I couldn't help but get it because it is, in my opinion, a must-have in a collection.
Good deal.
All right, so something fun. I went ahead and I got this for $20. The Hee Haw Collector's Edition. Come on, you grew up in the country.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying. You know Hee Haw.
I don't know that I would say I grew up in the country, but I definitely saw some hee haw when I was a kid.
Yeah. Sorry, almost any of us that grew up in the South
Yeah.
of our age.
Is that the complete series? Is that
No, they've never released a complete series.
yeah, I was wondering about that.
It's sort of like those Saturday Night Live collector's editions. And to tell
Yeah.
you the truth, I don't need all it's like tons of episodes, like 300 some episodes.
I imagine the rights issues for the music would be prohibitive.
But it's a 14-disc collector set. This is probably all the hee haw I'll ever need. I used to watch it with my grandfather right before and then we would watch the news anchor, who I was related to. Or, I guess I still am because she's. But
Right.
I actually looked her up, and it turned out she actually won a daytime Emmy a while back. Which I'm like, well, I'm related to somebody who won an Emmy. That's cool.
Nice.
She used to come to a lot of the family reunions. So now this one I'm just adding to the collection because I finally watched all of it. Kung Fu, the complete collection. Now this one's been through a little bit, which is why this came from my father. This is inherited. I gave this to him. Really and truly, the only thing I'll probably watch on this again is the pilot, because I used to watch the pilot a lot with my father as a kid. This one is very mixed, because this is the one where they decided, well, we're going to hire a white guy to play an Asian character over Bruce Lee, because white guys, you can't have a Asian-led
No.
series. But if you go into the series, I don't know if you've watched any of this series.
I have not, but I do know that without that series, Kill Bill would not exist, at least
Yes.
not in the way that it does.
I mean, David Carradine pretty much owes a lot of his career to this.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's about this guy. He's a Shaolin monk. He accidentally kills one of the Emperor's guards. And then he goes on the run. So he goes to the United States and just wanders the American West and rights wrongs and, does the Shaolin thing. And I will say this. for its time, it's actually very progressive because it works a lot about trying to talk about equal rights, how people were mistreated, both African Americans and Asian Americans, and they did have Asian and black actors playing these characters. It's just
The main one.
the main one. And so it's kind of a mixed bag. This would have sadly been progressive for the time. That doesn't mean it was good, but it was progressive for the time. It just shows you how times change.
Not to mention all the people now that would say, the hell you say Bruce Lee isn't bankable.
Yeah, they missed a great opportunity there.
Yeah.
So, Animu. I've got the No Game, No Life Zero movie,
Ah,
which I've got here on the limited edition.
right.
This is the limited edition of, is it Blu-ray? Yeah, Blu-ray.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen this series, though it does have some, I've heard it puts off some pedophilic type vibes, and that does make me a little bit worried about it a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I need to see it first to truly understand.
Yeah, it's sitting unwatched on my shelf too. I gotta.
I almost want to just get rid of this and the plain Jane DVD copy I have of the series and just get the combo. But
That's what I did. I got the Steelbook combo, so
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
now one that doesn't have that sort of taint to it is one of these Fate
Phrasing.
movies. The Fate Grand Order Final Singularity Grand Temple of Time Solomon.
Say that 3 times fast.
So this series keeps coming out with stuff, and it keeps coming to Aniplex, and I keep putting out lots of money for it. But I think I've still got everything that's been released for the Fate series in the United States so far. Not every version, or else I would be totally broke.
You got a
Well, I
lot more
haven't
than I
listened-
do.
Some version of everything released in the States so far, and I haven't watched nearly any of it. I need to get on that. But I could say that for a lot of things. Almost
Yeah.
everything here, except for Kung Fu, which I did watch all of. Of course, there's the essentials of In Another World with my smartphone. I think there's a second season coming out of this.
Really?
But, it looks interesting. Rediscovered the fantasy isekai hit of 2017. Mochizuki Toya is killed. To make it up to him, God grants Toya a second chance at life in a fantastic new world. Adventure, fame, fortune, and a harem of cute girls await him across his otherworldly realm. But despite being a magical and physical prodigy, balancing the affections of his companions with his day-to-day activities is one challenge he's definitely not prepared for. Yeah, this could have been up for the harem month.
Yeah, could have.
Then one that I gave you in a previous year, Mind Your Record, which is
Yeah.
another one of these out, which I have not been able to afford yet.
Another one I need to watch.
So this is a offshoot of the Medical Magica series. And I need to get the second one, Volume 2, which is also expensive as heck.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to get some money together and just get that because I don't want these to go out of print. I think I ended up getting the second one just as a blind box and ended up giving it to you as a birthday present or something. I can't remember what it was.
That sounds about right.
So
I guess those blind boxes are occasionally worth getting.
if you get the ones of a certain value, they'll usually throw in something rare.
Yeah.
All right. Whew, we're doing it quick this time. But
Yeah.
here is your birthday gift.
I just called because I have to say happy birthday on your birthday day. Happy birthday on your birthday day. And there's a special delivery coming right your way. Your favorite.
The big one.
Woo!
So it's an Animu. There's actually 2 Animu left and 1 live action left.
Okay.
So this is one of the 2 Animu. And that is the Made in Abyss series.
Made in Abyss.
Not Main Abyss. Tales of the Abyss. Tales of the Abyss. The Tales of the Abyss anime series,
Okay.
which is based on the popular game, which I have beaten. I liked it so much that I had to get the anime myself as well.
Okay.
This is a story about this kind of spoiled brat prince, which you see with the red hair on the first cover.
Right.
And they are going on this adventure
Okay.
with his friends
part.
to save the world. Now this is a Bandai release, so technically these are out of print for your collection.
Nice.
So good series. I don't know how good the anime adaptation is, but I know the game was amazing. I love the story, and I think it'll translate well to an anime.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Well, I guess that's it. I hate to push and run, but I got more things to be on.
That's fine. We got our talk on the Monty Pythons later.
Yes, we do.
Dessert first.
I technically lead that discussion, so I need to find my earphones wherever they are at.
Uh-huh.
But with that being said, I hope you've enjoyed this.
Make sure you find your coconuts too.
Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And...